What's happening, guys? Max here. We're back for another F1 reaction. Just checked out Daniel Ricciardo for the first time in a solo interview. I've gotten a lot of requests to check him out with Max Verstappen, so I've got a couple clips of the two of them pulled up here. Max was actually the first guy that I checked out. Daniel has been the most recent guy that I've checked out. So I'm looking forward to seeing these two together. Okay, here we go.
Bahrain. Damn.
Malaysia.
Oh,
Where and when did Daniel win his first Grand Prix? I actually read it. I read that article like 5 minutes ago. So, yeah, in Canada.
Yeah. What year?
So we know we're gonna get a fun side out of Daniel here. I mean, Daniel could be in like a prison cell and he'd be smiling. Max, you know, I'm already sensing a more jovial, kind of lighter energy to him here. Maybe it's because this is him when he was younger and he just had some more youthful energy to him, or maybe it's something that Daniel brings out of him.
Yeah.
Stewart Grand Prix.
That is correct.
Yes. We are dominating.
Where and when did Red Bull score their first win?
Really?
You do?
Yeah.
Go on then.
It was Shanghai
Yeah.
Jesus.
in 2009.
Oh yes.
It was a 1-2 wet race.
I was 12 years old.
Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber. There you go.
You know, it's funny actually, Daniel seems a little bit more calm and composed than Max does. Max seems like he's a little jittery,
It was a 1-2 wet race.
not as comfortable in the spotlight as Daniel. Daniel definitely has such a good sort of demeanor for being in front of the camera. Max, I'm getting the sense just watching this, you can kind of feel his competitiveness, like he wants to win even in this little activity here, where Daniel's just kind of having fun with it. Like Daniel actually seems to be sort of the mentor, big brother in this relationship.
Really?
You do?
Yeah.
Go on then.
It was.
That's the vibe that I'm getting.
No.
Wait. Didn't Hulkenberg do a good qualifying somewhere? Wait.
He did.
Where did he do a good qualifying? Maybe Hulkenberg had a front row somewhere, but I can't tell you where it was.
Oh yeah, but then he dropped back massive.
Just their reactions are a little different and it's fun to watch. You look at Max's face, his expression is just a lot more serious and intense, like he wants to figure this out. And Daniel's just sort of having fun with it, whatever happens, happens. But Max is still having fun with it just in his way. Their personalities are different, but I think they really complement each other.
Maybe Hulkenberg had a front row somewhere, but I can't.
You can tell Max is like
Oh yeah, but then he dropped back massively.
deep in thought there.
Yeah.
It is one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bottas, maybe? I'm going to say Bottas.
Yeah, bang on.
Oh, we did well. After a long negotiation, we got it.
That was tough. Which driver has Still I Rise written on the back of his helmet? Ooh.
Yeah, Max is excited here. It's nice to see this light side of Max, because one of the things that I was saying about him in my first analysis was he just seemed to be very like mentally in control, even keeled. He was just very conscious of it, it seemed. Like he kept himself sort of constrained in a way. Didn't want to get too high or too low. Now this is a different setting, so we're seeing something a little different, but I do wonder if that has something to do with his age. You tell me, 4 or 5 years ago, was he a little more free seeming?
Difficult one, isn't it? You don't
I
know?
Rise. Isn't it Still I Fall?
No.
No, Still I Rise, Still I Rise. I'm just kidding, Lewis. Still I Rise, Lewis Hamilton, back of his helmet, and on his skin bra.
But look at the way Max looks at Daniel, right?
No, Still I Rise, Still I Rise.
I mean, he kind of looks at him like he really looks up to him. He admires him. But it's fun to see Max enjoying himself like this. He's just got a lot of energy. Like, it just feels like Max is like, his energy is like, it's not even keeled like I saw him in the latest interview. It's sort of all over the place and sporadic. But again, this is, I guess, him in fun mode, right?
Unless you think it's something else.
It's Tyrrell.
Cyril?
It is indeed. John Lacey.
Jean Alesi.
1990.
Look at the way Max is moving. It's like quick. He's got a lot of energy.
As many German drivers to have won a Grand Prix as you can.
Michael Schumacher. Ralf Schumacher.
Sebastian Vettel.
Sebastian Vettel. 10 Germans?
Oh, Nico Rosberg. That would have been embarrassing.
Well done.
Look at Max letting loose here.
Well done.
Doesn't seem as in control, right? Like, if I had to guess and you tell me, it feels like he's probably had to work on staying mentally composed, because you see this real energetic side to him that feels very natural. So it's almost like he has to harness that and stay just honed in. So maybe that's something he had to learn throughout his career in these, past 3-4 years as he's become champion now.
I'm
What
afraid
squids?
the B team have got one up on you.
Hey, they got to get.
They want to
gotta get one
impress.
somewhere. Damn. Oh well done, Danny and Carlos, nerds.
Good to see him letting loose and laughing over there. Okay, let's see another clip. It's a year later. It's a Formula One video. Check it out.
I'll call you back later.
Oh, this is 3 years ago. Okay.
Text message.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you were, mate, when you were little, or you were this serious guy with this one girlfriend, right, for such a long time.
I Google myself.
I actually did in Singapore, because I was not allowed to run on the track because I didn't have my pass. So I showed myself on Google to the guys, like, I'm the driver.
Yeah, Max wants to make sure he's got the right answer. Like, telling the truth seems very important to him, and he wants you to know that he's telling the truth.
I've ignored a call from my team boss.
Yeah, you did that recently, I guess. I honestly have it always with Helmut. He always wants to call me at like 8 in the
First
morning.
in the morning,
And
yeah.
I'm like, I see it, I'm like, nah.
He's gonna tell I'm
like-
still asleep. Yeah, that's another
I'm
one.
like, I'm gonna sleep for another hour. I'll call you back after.
Or you answer like,
I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym.
I'll call you.
I feel like Daniel kind of brings out a certain side to Max as well. Like, Daniel doesn't take himself as seriously as Max. Max still, although he's having fun, he still kind of takes himself a bit seriously, more seriously than Daniel, at least. That's what it feels like. They actually both seem to call each other out and throw each other under the bus a bit.
Yeah, you did that recently, I guess.
I like how Daniel seems like kind of breaks down Max's guard. He's good at getting a laugh out of him.
I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym.
Excellent.
You could tell Max admires him, right?
I've gone to the toilet in my race car. Never.
There's a little bit of like excitement piddle, but not a proper one.
Just like a little bit dripped out.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm excited. Oops.
I was once very close in F3. We were racing, and I already had to go to the toilet before, but then we got a red flag, and then they said, no, it's only 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes, stay in the car.
Yeah, like Max, again, I think he makes it a point to speak honestly. Although I do definitely see a difference between now and then. I think it seems like he's just had a little bit more of an excitable, maybe vibrant energy to him. Still honest and direct seeming, but I think the interaction and the dynamic with Daniel changes him a little. I think Max looks up to Daniel for social validation in a way. Just how Max is looking at Daniel after Max cracks a joke or makes a statement, he kind of looks at Daniel. Daniel's sort of the cool guy in a way, socially. And Max is kind of looking at him briefly for, I think, that kind of approval in a way. He's a little rougher around the edges socially. That's what I think.
I'm gonna miss this guy.
In what way? In what way?
But it's not that one is going away. It's just he's going a bit further back.
All right then.
That was fun. Definitely seeing a different side to both these guys. It's funny because Daniel kind of takes on a little bit more of an easygoing, light energy when he's with, not that he's not light, not that he's not easygoing, but you definitely see that easygoingness and that composure come out a little bit more with Daniel when he's around sort of a little bit more of an energetic Max Verstappen. These two seem like they've got a great relationship, great dynamic. Very cool. I'm happy I checked that out. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to watch my uncut reaction, as always, I include all my uncut reactions on my Patreon page. Other than that, my name is Max. I will catch you soon. Peace.